Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Ex-Chiefs star explains why Amakasi players aren't ready for AFCON level. Ex-Kaizer Chiefs star Jostad Ladla has called for a moment of truth from the Amakasi faithful, urging supporters to put emotions aside and accept why the club has zero representation in the final Bafana squad for AFCON 2025. Despite signs of improvement under the current technical team, Ladla believes there is still a significant gap between club-level progress and the demands of international football. The debate surrounding Kaizer Chiefs and the national team has largely centered on goalkeeper Brandon Peterson. The Amakasi captain has been in sensational form, racking up a league-high 9 clean sheets in 13 matches and 11 shutouts overall this season. However, Ladla argues that statistics alone don't tell the whole story when it comes to Hugo Broos' selection criteria. While Peterson, Mosimane, and Bradley Cross made the preliminary cut, they were ultimately excluded from the trip to Morocco. No one deserves to start, Ladla on Chiefs players at AFCON. Speaking on the Lemmy Loco on Sports Show, the two-time league winner was blunt about the current crop of players at Naturena. "Let's be honest, I love Kaizer Chiefs," Ladla said. "But as it is, Chiefs have not been doing that well. Yes, they are doing better this season, but I don't see any Chiefs player stepping into the national team and playing. Ladla further explained that even Duduzi Shabalala's inclusion as a standby player was more about long-term development than immediate necessity. "I think it is just for experience. So for the next AFCON, he will be familiar with the event and its level. Most of the boys are still young, they still have time. A rebuilding phase as Bafana chase AFCON glory." For Ladla, the lack of Bafana stars is a natural byproduct of a club in transition. He maintains that while the rebuilding phase is moving in the right direction, it requires patience from South Africa versus Egypt. Why did Hugo Broos overlook informed Kaizer Chiefs players for AFCON? Kaizer Chiefs have had a relatively good Premier Soccer League start in the 2025-26 season. They are currently just 4 points behind Orlando Pirates, who have been in a class of their own, domestically, in the ongoing campaign. Brandon Peterson, Mosimane, and Duduzi Shabalala could have easily made South Africa's squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, but the closest the club came is having a player, Shabalala, on the standby list. The Glamour Boys legend Jostad Ladla believes Amakasi players will have to dig deeper if they are to be considered in future assignments. In his interview with Lemmy Loco, Chiefs have talent players, but they are young and need some time to mature before getting recognition by the Bafana technical team. Explained why Chiefs haven't produced a player for AFCON. "Let's be honest, I love Kaizer Chiefs. I love the players too. But as it is, Chiefs have not been doing that well. Yes, they are doing better this season, but I don't see any Chiefs player stepping into the national team and playing, Ladla stated. "We have to start putting the emotions aside and be honest with ourselves. There is no Chiefs player now that deserves to be in the national team. I know they called up Shabalala as a standby player. If somebody gets injured, he will be called. But if he was part of the squad, he was not even going to play. I think it is just for experience. So for the next AFCON, he will be familiar with the event and its level. Most of the boys are still young, they still have time. Also, Chiefs are still in the rebuilding phase right now. We have to wait for Chiefs. We can see they are getting better. Rebuilding a team takes time. I think they are in the right space right now because there are a lot of young ones. If these boys really want to learn and grow, it is up to them," the 46-year-old Ladla concluded. They have so far only conceded 6 goals, the second lowest after table-topping Orlando Pirates, who boast the league's meanest defense. Despite this improvement, Amakasi are still relatively error-prone in defense, as shown in the CAF Confederation Cup. Inacio Miguel, who joined last season and was meant to bring leadership and add some steel, has made some glaring blunders which have led to goals. Most red. One Pirates star insists he didn't earn our 100,000, but there are players who deserve it more. 2x Al Ahly coach opens up on Saudi interest in Sundowns star and is shocked by Pirates transfer deals. 3-foot Don T compare really with MDU. Chiefs need Sangoma, not Vilakazi Instagram. For worried Bruce tells South Africans to forget finishing in first or second place in World Cup Group A. 5 Amazulu battle sailings orbit college for Pirates product as Chiefs legend looks to strengthen squad. 6 Wadu believes president really will be unstoppable at 100% as he inspires Pirates to league title. 7 Sundowns invited for tournament outside SA as PSL takes break. 8-foot big things are coming for Relabohile Mofokeng, maybe Spain. Co-coaching structure another issue? Having co-coaches has been a growing trend in the PSL since Mamelodi Sundowns implemented the idea a few seasons ago. It is often used as a temporary solution after a coach leaves, and Chiefs have gone that route following Nasreddine Nabi's departure. However, it usually does not work as a clash of egos, ideas and philosophies often leads to confusion in the dressing room. Whether that will be the case at Chiefs remains to be seen, but Chiefs fans will hope that this arrangement works. AFCON break, much needed. Chiefs co-coach Ben Youssef acknowledged that the AFCON break will present a perfect opportunity for him and his fellow co-coach Kaizer to fix their biggest issue, goal scoring. The league has taken a break with the CAF AFCON tournament starting later this month, and this will provide Ben Youssef and Kaizer with a seat at Africa's top table. Kaizer Chiefs reshape their future beyond the pitch. South African giants take strategic step at continental level. Kaizer Chiefs have taken decisive step toward reshaping their future on and off the pitch, officially joining the African Club Association, ACA, while simultaneously announcing their debut at the prestigious Transfer Room Live Summit in Morocco. South Africa's most decorated club and one of the most widely supported teams in African football, Chiefs' entry into the ACA places them among the continent's most influential institutions at a time when African club football is undergoing rapid commercial and structural evolution. Kaizer Chiefs is now an official member of the African Club Association, ACA. Kaizer Chiefs est désormais un membre officiel de l'Association des clubs africains, ACA. Chiefs strengthen continental influence through ACA. The African Club Association is a growing collective of elite clubs formed to enhance cooperation, share expertise, and strengthen the commercial and sporting ecosystem of African football. Kaizer Chiefs' inclusion significantly boosts the association's profile while giving the Amekhasi seat at the table where the future of club football on the continent will be shaped. Kaizer Chiefs are not the first South African club to engage with Transfer Room. Domestic rivals Mamelodi Sundowns have already leveraged the platform. Amekhasi back the Joburg Super Kings. Kaizer Chiefs will be lending their support once more to the Joburg Super Kings cricket franchise when Season 4 of the Premier Betway South African T20 competition begins on December 26. Amekhasi and Joburg Super Kings have worked closely over the past 2 seasons and will continue collaborating in the new season. The Joburg Super Kings begin their campaign on December 27 with a Gauteng derby against the Pretoria Capitals on the road. Their first home game in Johannesburg is on January 1, 2026, against Durban's Super Giants. Kaizer Chiefs don't know who they are, Niemock sounds alarm. Former Kaizer Chiefs striker Kenny Niemock has delivered a brutal assessment of Amekhasi, warning that an identity crisis is holding them back. The Soweto Giants have not won the PSL title since 2015 and have been struggling to claim silverware over the years. They, however, clinched the Nedbank Cup last season, their first major trophy in a decade. This comes as Chiefs have witnessed their traditional rivals Mamelodi Sundowns dominate the Betway Premiership with 8 successive titles, while Orlando Pirates have carved themselves a glowing reputation as Cup Kings. Having so far failed to win the Carling knockout this season, Chiefs also squandered an opportunity to end the year at least second on the PSL table. They also still have the Nedbank Cup to play for and the CAF Confederation Cup, although they are yet to taste victory on Group D after 2 rounds of matches. After Chiefs signed 11 players in the last transfer window, Niemak feels the problems at Naturena have nothing to do with transfers. Khalil Ben Youssef and